Here we go. I am live. Hello, everyone. My name's Matt. I'm Matt from MattLaneFitness. I am starting. I'm about to start recording a video here. Every week I do some sort of live video, whether it's a meal prep or a behind the scenes, and this is a behind the scenes. Today's video that I'm working on, and I'm not gonna live this to completion, but this is about how to use MyFitnessPal for your fitness goals. The interaction may be a little minimal, just because I'm, kind of concentrating on this camera over here. But by all means, if you have questions, I'll be looking back and forth. Technically, this live doesn't start for another 2 minutes according to the schedule, but hey, what are you going to do? Okay, let's make the magic happen here. Well, maybe. Okay. Looks like I got somebody else in here. If you can hear me, type something in the chat saying you can hear me. About to get rolling here. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Audio sync. Audio sync. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, I'm Matt from MattLaneFitness. Today's video is all about, what's it about? Oh yeah. How to use MyFitnessPal for your fitness goals. Hey, I'm Matt from MattLaneFitness. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, I'm Matt from MattLaneFitness. Thanks for stopping by. If you're looking for a channel that's going to bring you... Hey, I'm Matt from MattLaneFitness. Thanks for stopping by. I put videos out every week on behavior. What am I doing with my life? Here we go. Hey, I'm Matt from... Hey, I'm Matt from MattLaneFitness. Thanks for stopping by. I put out fresh vids every week, so make sure you hit the notification bell. That way, every time I put a video out, you're going to know about it. Hopping into today's topic is about MyFitnessPal, or tracking your nutrition. And I am all about counting calories or knowing what your nutrition... Blah, blah, blah. Let's get right to the point. MyFitnessPal. It's an incredible tool. If you use it, be precise with it, you can attain your goal, whatever the goal. So, let's go. So let's dive into it. I keep looking back and forth. I'm looking at my script right now. In this video, I'm going to be covering three things. In this video, I'm going to be covering three things. One, how many calories you need for your goal. Two, how to set up your macro ratio for your body type. And three, how to input or scan the food into MyFitnessPal. All right, with the assumption that you don't have this app, go into the App Store. I'm obviously using an Apple phone. Sorry if you're biased. So just typing in MyFitnessPal, there it is. This is exactly what it looks like. So clicking on it, obviously I've already downloaded it. This is the interface, and you're gonna have to fill out your profile. But once you're done filling out the profile, and you don't have to go into too much detail with it, after that you want to come down to the bottom right hand corner, the little More tab. Click on that. There's so much stuff in here. You can do challenges. There's a community piece. It can track your steps. I really only use this to track my calories and my macros. So click on goals right there. And the first thing you just want to run down this list. First thing you want to do is input your weight. So clicking on the weight, drag it to whatever your weight is. Currently, this is my weight. And then there's really two ways to figure out how you're going to set up the goal. If you just want to shoot for weight loss or a number, if you just want to shoot for an actual weight or an actual number, then this step right here, your goal weight, you want to use that. And we'll do it for now. So I'm just going to say 157. After that, I go down to my weekly goal. How many pounds do I want to lose each week? Honestly, I would not go over anything. Honestly, I wouldn't go over 1.5. 1 is really the best. Losing 1 pound a week is best. That's going to be the best opportunity to save as much muscle or to retain as much muscle. That's going to be the best opportunity to retain as much muscle while you're losing this fat or losing this weight. If you don't care about losing fat, man, I'm all over the place. If you don't care about losing muscle, then what's my point? Why am I stumbling through this so much? Current weight, yeah. Now I lost track of where I was at. So shoot for 1 pound. Next, you want to go down here and you want to fill out your activity level. And you have to think about your daily activity level as far as what do you do for a living? This isn't really taken into account of your training, your exercising. This is really, I look at it like this. If you have a day job where you're sitting all day, you're not very active. If you work construction, a very hardcore manual job, you're very active. If you walk a lot at your job, then you're lightly active. And really and truly, I think that most people fall in the lightly active daily Really and truly, I think that most people fall in this lightly active as a daily. Really and truly, I think most people fall in this activity level of lightly active. So shoot for that. Now you have all this set up. The next piece is really, really important if you're trying to retain muscle. Really and truly, if you are just going for weight loss, then this next piece is not as important. If you are trying to retain muscle or you're trying to gain muscle, then this piece is very important. So under nutrition goals, you want to click on calories, carbs, proteins, and fat goals. So here it's already set up my 1,800 calories, and then these are the actual ratios. Now this is the second. How does that remember? So this is step 2. So this is the second part, how to set up your ratios for your body type. And don't get too hung up on this. I don't think that anybody truly falls in the 3 types of bodies. I know that I'm in between 2 of these, and just don't focus that much on it. It's all good. But it's a good rule of thumb. So there's 3 different body types: ecto, meso, and endomorph. So there's 3 different types of bodies: an endomorph, an ectomorph, and a mesomorph. So there's 3 different types of bodies. There's an ectomorph, a meso. So there's 3 different types of bodies. There's an ectomorph. So there's 3 different types of bodies. There's an ectomorph, a mesomorph, and an endomorph. The ectomorph is tall, lanky, really tough to put on muscle, but really easy to lose weight. You're an ectomorph. A general rule of thumb for an ectomorph is a carb-protein-fat ratio of 50, 30, 20. So 50% carbs, 30% protein, and 20% fat. The next body type is a mesomorph, and this is where I think I lie most in, and I think I'm in between an ecto and a meso, but mainly a meso. And naturally, you're lean, you have a little bit of muscle, you look like you're athletic, but at the same time, it's still kind of tough to put on muscle. For the mesomorph, a good rule of thumb: carbs, proteins. For the mesomorph, a good rule of thumb is carbs, proteins, fats, 40%, 30%, 30%. So that's 40% carbs, 30% protein, and 30% fat. Lastly is an endomorph. And this is the type of body that you're husky, you're big, you're thick. You just naturally have weight, can gain weight easily, you can gain muscle easily, but it's tougher to lose the weight. For this, typically a carb protein fat ratio of 25 to 35 for carbs, protein 35 to 40, and fats 40%. Again, don't get too hung up on this. You're probably somewhere in between, but it's a good rule of thumb. And honestly, over time, the more you do this, the more you're going to see what your body responds to best. long have I been going? Hey, if y'all can hear me, write something there. I see there's a few of y'all there. And that's what it's like shooting a video with Matt. I wasn't recording on this, so I was doing stuff with MyFitnessPal while the camera's looking at me and while the audio's recording, and I was recording my screen as I was doing things. It wasn't recording. All right, I guess I'll do it again. I'm going to try this a different way. All right, guys, I just wanted to give you a little glimpse of this. Let me know what you thought of this. I mean, this is as behind the scenes as it gets. This is me doing these videos. This is me struggling with these videos, as you see. You can't hear me. Let me know what you guys think about this. This is as behind the scenes as it gets. This is me struggling with these videos. Now you see what it takes to put this out. I hope you get something from this. Maybe like you see that I'm human, and I hope that these videos don't come out too sterile. I worry about that sometimes. So I think that seeing this shows that, you know, it's not as like clean cut looking, because I guess at the end of the day, that's what I shoot for with the videos that I make, to make them as distractionless as possible. Like the way I go about these videos is making them as clean looking, feeling, listening, hearing as possible. So I hope they do the trick. I hope they do what they're intended. This video will be coming out probably in 2 weeks. So if you're interested, tune in as always. Thanks for stopping by, guys. You don't have to be perfect at this screwing up a video thing. Just try to be better than yesterday.